There is a definite chill in the Northern California air, Coach, but still a wonderful afternoon for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the ready.
Watch it, divide. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play outside deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch the whip.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A dump down to McKinnon.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Open man is heard. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They're going to look to throw. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check 31, check 31. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
5.
They'll run on first down. Wiggins, he'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Go.
Mike, 55.
Snap.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
6-6, pull it high.
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Check nine, check nine.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Got it.
Watch it, you grind. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Topper, topper.
Check 4, check 4.
On first down, Wiggins. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Shift.
X3, 218, chopper.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go, calm the crowd. Come on.
Ready.
51 to Mike.
Deep grip.
Back to throw. This is caught by Robinson. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Down. 8 read. Squeeze. Switch on travel. Ready.
On first down, Whitfield completes it to Watt. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of mid. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, New York.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Whitfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
right here. We got to step it up. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one into the hands of Hurd. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Mike 51. Watch the slant.
Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Switch up.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
2nd and 6. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Oh, nice move. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the
sulla palla che ho
backfield.
chiamato time out adesso. Il cornerback era messo interno verso il campo, guardando verso il centro del campo.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Il terzetto di Fitzpatrick ci sta più che altro resiste a 2 botte clamorose e va in zona.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
General West. Snap.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Kill.
61. Matchbox lights.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Hey, let's get there.
They'll set up to throw. This is taken in by Chad Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Watch out.
Looking to throw. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
Protein spill.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Under 10, 6'6", pull it high.
Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5". He don't know no better.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Wiggins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I got you, son. Check, 55 for Mike. Check.
Yo, go.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these...
Topper.
Mike 55, Mike 55. So we got man.
Shoot.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing on first down. Whitfield finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Whitfield. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
On first and 10, Whitfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Looking to throw. Whitfield. And this is Shepard on the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Go.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Operating from the gun, Whitfield, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Ty Montgomery, former star at nearby Stanford. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 49ers' 36-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Strip that ball out. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, orbit. Ready?
To throw on second down, Whitfield. This one complete to Coleman. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
He's coming. Check him.
Yeah, let's get set one.
From the gun, Whitfield. And Ingram holds it in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Rock it, rock it.
On first down, Whitfield completes it to Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
On the ready.
Check, 59, 59. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Watch the safety creep.
Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Whitfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Second and 13. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's now 4th and goal.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack it.
They got his man complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, Whitfield. That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain.
Got it. Down. 30 base.
Down to lose 1.
Just hit it.
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dwayne Smoot able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Back to throw. Whitfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing on 3rd and long. Whitfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Let's go.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. And to give this time to the tailback. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, watch the leg.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And Robinson with a big catch. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jonah, 18 Gators.
55 to Mike. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You got to be back.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Three down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hey, echo. Protein spill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
57's Mike. Mike 57. You're trapped. You're trapped.
Let go.
Looking to throw. Whitfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Topper, topper. Gone, gone.
To throw again. Whitfield. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often makes the route.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
15 minuti veri al massimo. Una sì.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, Whitfield. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Whitfield. It's caught by Coleman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26.
Yeah. 15, line. 15 two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
Throwing on first down. Whitfield. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Whitfield looking middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target. 3rd down here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, Actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Dwayne Smoot picks up his second sack of the afternoon. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Let him know, let him know.
Second and 10. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's good for a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Let's get off the field.
Here we go on second and 12. He finds McKinnon, complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
Ready?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well. The defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Wow, evasive. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Pilot, 64, weak.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You walk plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Whitfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
61, matchbox lights. Hard.
2nd and 14. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing on 3rd and long. Whitfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Mike 51.
Shoot.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
30 base.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 51, Mike 51.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hurd. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Safe.
Protein spill.
Tackle. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Get it.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the screen.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check 24. Check 26. Check 26.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
We got this.
33 yards that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run. Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Finita pure. Quello 11.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Giants, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Niners, this was basically just an exhibition game.
È stata giocata normalmente con tutti i giocatori, cioè tutte le riserve, perché non me lo fa mai male, ma